So let us start with problem 4.1, and it is based on property calculation of pure substance, particularly steam. So problem goes like this. A vessel having a volume of 0.6 meter cube contains 3 kilogram of liquid water and water vapor mixtures in equilibrium at a pressure of 0.5 megapascal. Calculate number 1 mass and volume of liquid, and number 2 mass and volume of vapor. Okay. So I can solve this problem using steam table. So let us first draw a schematic. So there is a vessel. Let's say vessel can be of cylindrical shape. Okay. And it is containing, this vessel is containing some vapor and some liquid mixture. Okay. So basically water plus steam mixture this vessel is containing. WV means water vapor. Okay. So let's say mass of the liquid is mf, mass of the vapor is mg, specific volume of vapor is bf, specific volume of vapor is vg, and let's say total volume of this vessel is capital V, and this total volume of vapor is given to us. Okay. After drawing the required schematic, let us enlist the given thing. So what are the different things given to me in this problem? First, total volume of vessel is given 0.6 meter cube, 3 kg of liquid water and water vapor mixture, that is combined mass of mixture is given to me and pressure is given to me. Okay. So volume of vessel is 0.6 meter cube. Then mass of mixture, and it will be mass of water plus mass of water vapor. This is given as 3 kg. Similarly, if I am talking about volume of vessel, in this volume of vessel, volume of water is also there and volume of water vapors are also there. Okay. Then I have been given pressure. Let me check what is the pressure. 0.5 megapascal. So 0.5 megapascal will be equal to 5 bar. Now mind well, whenever you are using steam table, always consider pressure in bar, because in the steam table of Mathur Mehta and R.S. Kurmi, the value of pressure is given in bar. And how did I convert megapascal into bar? Because 1 bar is equal to 0.1 megapascal. Okay. So these are the values given to us. Okay. Now what we are supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out mass of water, total volume of water, mass of water vapor, and total volume of water vapor. So let us do the required calculations. Now, in order to do the calculations, first at P is equal to 5 bar, okay, from steam table, I am using Mathur Mehta, so I am writing steam table by Mathur and Mehta. Obtaining properties. Okay. Now, what are the properties? Now, at 5 bar, we are supposed to find out some of the properties which will help me to do the required calculations, or which will help me to get the required properties as asked in the problem. So, there were three types of tables. One was when saturation temperature was known to me. When the temperature of steam is known to me, I can find out the properties. That was table number 1. This is the table 1. Second table was I can find out the properties when the pressure of the steam is known. So in our case, steam of the pressure is known to me, that is 5 bar. So let us scroll down this table to get the value of 5 bar. Okay. See, this is table number 2. This is the table number 2 we are supposed to use. So scroll down. Scroll down so that we get the value of 5 bar. So this is the 5 bar. Now see here, these are the properties corresponding to 5 bar. Now what is the first property actually? It is not visible to you. The first property is T saturation 151.9 degrees Celsius. That is at 5 bar, water will convert it to steam at 151.9 degrees Celsius. Okay. Second property is, as you can see here, VF Vg, that is a specific volume of dry saturated water, a specific volume of dry steam, then specific internal energy, specific enthalpy, and specific entropy. And in the sub column, the values are given for saturated water first, and then for dry steam. Okay. So okay. So this is the property I am interested in. This is the property I am interested in. This is Vf. This is Vg. This is Hf, Hfg, Hg. Sorry, this is Uf. First column represents saturation temperature. Second column represents Vf, meter cube per kg. Third column represents Vg, meter cube per kg. All other properties represent corresponding values. So I am interested only in these two properties, Vf and Vg. Got my point? And what are these values? Let me write these values. Okay. So first one is the Vf value and second one is the Vg value. Now one more thing you can observe here, a specific volume of dry saturated water Vf is very less as compared to specific volume of dry saturated steam. Okay, it is 0.375 and for Vf 0.00. So very small. That is why in the formula many times we can neglect Vf. Okay, that is the reason. Now let me now after referring the steam table Mathur and Mehta, I got these properties from steam table at 5 bar. First one is Vf and this value is 0.001093 meter cube per kg and Vg is equal to 0.375 meter cube per kg. Okay. Now we have been given total volume of the vessel and total mass of the mixture present in the volume. At the same time, all the properties we are dealing with or going to deal with are in meter cube per kg. That is specific properties. So let us convert this total volume of steam or total volume of vessel in meter in specific terms. So it will be V by M. Total volume of vessel is 0.6 meter cube and total mass is 2 kg. So specific volume will become 3 kg, 0.2 meter cube per kg. This is nothing but this will be equal to total volume of vessel. So a specific volume of vessel or specific volume of steam present in the vessel will be 0.2 meter cube per kg. Now from the problem statement it is also clear this vessel is containing water plus water vapor mixture. Water plus water vapor. So what will be the time type of the steam we have inside the vessel? Water plus water vapor. It is nothing but wet steam. So this Vf, this specific volume of vessel, will be equal to a specific volume of steam is nothing but specific volume of wet steam. And we have formula to calculate a specific volume of wet steam as V is equal to Vf plus X into Vfg, which can also be written as Vf plus X into Vg minus Vf. Here V is a total volume of wet steam present in the vessel, and this is 0.2. Vf, just now we have found out from steam table, and this value is 0.375 meter cube per kg. We don't know the value of dryness fraction. Now Vg is, oh, extremely sorry. The specific volume of dry saturated steam is 0.001093 meter cube per kg. Dryness fraction is X, and the value of Vg is 0.37 minus 0.001093. Here, the only unknown is X. So the value of X comes out 0.532, and dryness fraction has no value, mind well. Okay. So what we are supposed to calculate first? We are supposed to calculate MF, and we are supposed to calculate VF. Okay, now we can easily calculate. How? Let us find out. So once again, I am repeating the process. First, you find out all the properties, required properties in the calculations at given pressure or temperature. Pressure must be in 5 bar. After obtaining the properties, try to find out dryness fraction. And once the dryness fraction value is known to me, you can calculate the other required values. Now we know that mass of the mixture small m is equal to mass of dry saturated water plus mass of dry saturated steel. Okay. We also know that dryness fraction is the ratio of mass of dry saturated vapor to the mass of water vapor. Let's say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So if you solve equation number 1 and 2 simultaneously, I can put the value of m from here. I can put the value of mg in terms of x and m, isn't it? Because I am interested in the mass of saturated vapor, so I will replace mg by m into x. So what I will get, m is equal to mf plus x into m, or mf will be 1 minus x into m. Got it? So now I can easily calculate the value of MF. One minus dryness fraction value is 0.532 and mass of the mixture is 3. So this will come out. I can calculate 1.404 kg. This is your answer number 1. We are also supposed to calculate the total volume of dry saturated steam. So it will be product of mass of dry saturated water plus specific volume of dry saturated water. So this will be 1.404 into the volume VF is 0.001093. So it will come out 1.535 into 10 to power minus 3, and unit will be total meter cube because it is the total volume of steam. Okay, so this way I could calculate MF and BF. Now we are supposed to calculate mg, mass of dry saturated vapor, and volume of dry saturated vapor. Okay, now just now we have this relationship. Mg is nothing but m into x. Okay, so I can easily calculate the value of mg, that is mass of dry saturated steam, Three into 0.532. So this will be 3 into 0.532, 1.596 kg. This will be the third answer. Similarly, total volume of dry saturated steam will be product of mass of dry saturated steam to the specific volume of dry saturated steam. So 1.596, and this value we already have from steam table, 0.375. So this will be 0.5985 meter cube. Answer. So this way, using basic formulae, I can calculate the required properties.